Here we are, Miami Olympic Classes Regatta 2013. 3 minutes to go to the first theater-style race. We have an exciting format today where the first boat to win 2 races will win the regatta. That's as simple as it gets. The only catch is that our current leaders, Strammer Brown, after leading all the way through this regatta, that's USA 1281 right in my screen right now, they only need to win 1 race because they are carrying a race forward, or 1 win forward. Looking to start on port, we have Pesh and Bird as we approach here on 2 minutes to go. Here's Strammer Brown, they're the guys one away from the lead. Just going below them in Canada 905, that's Dave Morey and Barnes. They'll be looking for a port start as well. And then here at the boat, we've got John Latta. He got the silver medal at the North Americans 2 weeks ago and started this in 4th overall. He'll be looking for a good race. Just beyond them, we have the Swedes, Osling and Torlin. They're in 3rd overall coming into this and are also looking to pull off 2 wins. And then finally, our 6th team is USA 9. That's Brad Funk and Eric Ackhaus. Beautiful conditions here in Miami today. It's 12 knots. We not that much action yet. There we have Strammer and Brown just tacking up and going underneath Latta. Here we go, a little more frequency of action now. There's the Swedes just prepping up. We still have 2 boats. 1 boat looking for a port tack option. There we go, 1 minute to go to the start. All right, go around them, Trev. Forty seconds to go to the start. We've got Pesh and Bird doing a little maneuvering. They're looking to get underneath John Latta. No, they've done a full circle. Strammer Brown at the leeward end of the line. We've got all 6 boats on starboard.
15 seconds to go, Ben.
Give me the countdown, Trevor, as we come to it.
We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Everyone looks clean.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Looks like a port tack start.
A lot of teams tacking immediately off the start line onto port. Will John Latta make this cross on the starboard boats? He does. John Latta has crossed the line, and also Strammer Brown have taken the commanding lead. So if they win this race, it's all over. In 2nd on their hip is Pesh and Bird. They're looking good as well.
Yeah, Pesh and Bird may be able to force the issue in terms of attack here. We'll see how this works out. And you can just see the boats went through a little lull and a shift.
Yeah, Latta's way down compared to...
Yeah, Latta's way down, but he'll be up on the next tack. Don't think it's enough, though.
The guys are coming up on the lane boundary here. Here's our first tack. Latta and Inkpen in for the tack. Here comes Strammer Brown. They're gonna get room to tack and then they're gonna be on starboard anyway. So I'm looking for them to make the first cross. What do you expect, simultaneous jibes?
I think they can
oh no, the cross,
look
at that. So, and tacking
hurts.
On their face. That does not
painful.
give Strammer Brown any options.
They faced them. That is terrible. Wow, cruel. Looks like we might have a nice series here.
So, that move right there really hurt Strammer Brown. They came in with the best start and then immediately got faced by their teammates who are looking to extend this race. Pesh and Bird. Oh, and now we've got Fraser. Latta tacks underneath the starboard boat.
That was actually Morey underneath. He's right out of it. Here's Callie and Sebastian right up at the boundary.
Nice tack.
Tack for them. They're not even on the lay line yet, though, Ben.
Yeah, you're right. Here's our windward mark right here.
And look, a starboard port.
Starboard port in the middle of the course with our 2 leaders.
Back on Bird.
The Swedes have an attack again. Oh, they're looking like they're in trouble. Swedes almost going over.
Lots of tacking at the top of this course here, Ben.
Here, these guys are, here comes Maury, and then big cross for the lead, and it looks to me like they're through. That's Pesh and Bird have crossed ahead, Will ahead of Strammer Brown. Strammer Brown on the inside though at the mark, but Pesh and Bird are going to close out in front and have taken the lead. That's a vital move in this race. Tight action with our two American teams. Straight sets for everyone except for Dave Maury here. We got Lada who came around in third. Final two boats coming around, that's Brad Funk and the Swedish. But the battle for the regatta win here is out front. And we have Pesh and Bird who are extending here on this downwind so far. It's fairly light, as light as we've seen it all regatta. Actually, the guys in the lead have just
They've got a great puff, Ben, and right in front of that city front, this is a beautiful place to sail.
Yeah, it is glorious conditions today.
Bumpy, but these guys are taking advantage of every.
Look how much they've extended here, Trevor. Our leaders now have built out to a 70-meter lead just after getting a little puff at that windward mark. They're going to be flying into these leeward marks. If they can sail cleanly here.
It'll be a tough question to know which way they're going to go on this next beat. Looks like they're doing a straight.
We're media too.
Yes, we are.
There we go. Round the leeward marks, we've got Pesh and Bird with a pretty solid lead here.
And it looks like Strammer and Brown are going to take the opposite gate, but that doesn't matter because Pesh and Bird are pretty lifted right now in starboard tack. Here comes the rest of the fleet through here. Beautiful downtown Miami, overlooking this race course.
Here's Strammer Brown, round the pin end, but our leaders are now have taken a commanding lead. Just that better set, little better puff, pressure right at the beginning has made all the difference, hasn't it, Trevor?
That's absolutely right, and they are just launched here, Ben.
The rest of these teams are in a battle to keep their points down, so because the rest of the series will be determined based on low point scoring. So everyone's looking for silver and bronze medals based on low points. So there's a lot of sailing still to be done.
Here's Strammer and Brown at the starboard boundary. Looks like they may have fallen into second, however, or even third.
Yeah, well, Lada looks like he's got a shift and a puff on the far side.
Yeah.
So he has, he's looked like he's in a secure second.
Yeah, it looks like Lada will get across Strammer and Brown here. Strammer and Brown just had a set of adverse waves. It is a starboard port, and looks like Fred and Zach might try and force Lada, but they don't have. There's not enough in the tank for those guys.
Not in this race here.
Meanwhile, the Swedes are may actually be able to make a move on Strammer Brown because we've got a nice little puff right here. Oh, looks like
we do. Very strong puff, just about to hit the Swedes and Lada.
The starboard side has a very strong puff at the moment.
Our leaders have also just sailed on this puff. They're going to be tack setting. As basically, if they can pull this maneuver off, it should be the race.
I wonder if they'll jibe set here.
Nice safe maneuver for them.
Comes John Lada into the boundary. We'll see a nice tack here. Oh, and there is a lot of breeze. You can see them heeling right up.
Think that'll be enough for ley line? Oh, that's a tight ley line. It looks to me like they've got a couple more tacks left in this speed. Wow, our leaders, Strammer Brown, have fallen down into 5th place here. Brad Funk looking to put in a good tack at this boundary.
Rotating.
Keep low speed. No, Trevor, you're okay. So, with the rest of the fleet obviously held up by puffs, John Lada's just got round the mark in 2nd. Dave Maury's just at the tack outside. He'll be down into 5th. The Swedes inside of Lada here are looking good to move past them if they pull off a jibe. But our leaders, first...
Pesh and Bird just jibed into the finish here.
Pesh and Bird in through the finish line.
They're not even looking back.
They're not even looking back. So that's a commanding victory. That means we've got our two of our 3 American teams on 2 victories.
And,
Meanwhile, lots of racing here. John Latta got the inside on the Swedes. He's now jibing away at the boundary.
Strammer Brown here on this side are into the starboard side puff. We'll see how this works out. But just to mention, Trevor Bird and Ryan Pesch have really come on strong at the end of this regatta. They started slow, but really reeled in the leaders, Strammer and Brown.
Speaking of Strammer and Brown, they're lit up here and are on starboard as they approach.
Yeah, they're ahead of Latta,
so they're actually looking to pull into second place here. No, we're all right.
Yeah, it looks like they'll get second place, which may help them in the low scoring. They still have one bullet, so again, they can just win one race and win the regatta.
That's them through the line in second, and then we've got a battle between Latta and the Swedish here for third. Latta goes for his jibe. The Swedish are in a really low mode there.
They're going for that favored pin end, but I think Latta's got it first.
Yeah, Latta's got there first. So third place for Latta, and fourth place for the Swedes, fifth place for Dave Morey, and sixth place for Brad Funk. So just to summarize what's going on here, we'll be on to race 2 next, and both Strammer and Brown and Pesch and Bird can win the regatta by winning the race. That puts a lot of pressure on them. It also puts pressure on John Latta and the Swedes to try and pull off a win and extend this series.
But this theater racing, anything can happen. We've got great conditions. It's anyone's game still, Ben. I wouldn't say this championship will be over just yet. Thank you.
All right, let's sign out till the next race.